She picks up the Grey Goose bottle. I'm like, oh my gosh, she throw it at your sister. Like it hit her bags today. Like, I'm taking her today. So my sister like, no the fuck you're not.
You won't get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to, 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 only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down below to join my membership. And if you want that raw, juicy, and uncut tea, go ahead and DM me on TikTok or Instagram to get into my Patreon. And I promise y'all, I promise, I'm going to be dropping some good shit on my membership and my Patreon soon. I just kind of been in a funk, a little down, a little under the, not sick or nothing, but just a little depressed. Make sure y'all hype the video. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all is subscribed. Okay, and drop some blue and white hearts in the chat right now, so I know y'all tuned in and y'all want me to keep dropping story times. I'm really gonna try to give y'all 2 to 3 story times this week and content on my memberships and my Patreon that I owe y'all. And I do be going live doing try on hauls and just like stuff throughout my day and stuff. So let's get into it. So we're gonna be talking about pop-up. Okay, and how Pop-Up and my sister got into a fight, and yeah. So one day, y'all, I'm chilling at my house. My mom had left to go do something. I think at this time she was still like on and off with this guy she used to date, but I don't know, she was gone. She was not at the house. Sorry for the glare and the glasses. I don't know, tell y'all. Y'all see my little shorts, but yeah. So she was gone. It was just me and my sister at the house. Now, mind you, me and my sister, we was just chilling, watching movies. We was watching like them D-rated movies on like sci-fi or something. We was just having like a good old jolly time, me and my sister. So this one boy I used to talk to, he came and he stopped by my house. He had walked by my house and he just had stopped over. And I was sitting outside with him and I was just chilling with him, blowing down the house, getting lit, because that was one of my favorite things to do at that time. And at that time, I never bought tree like that. It was like, people around me just had it. Like, it was times I would put on it or buy a little something, but majority of the time, y'all, I was getting it from other people. Or where I lived at this time, I lived on a corner, and a lot of people would come over there and walk over there or pass by, and they would just see me outside, or I don't know, they would just come knock on my door and be like, you trying to blow it down? And I'll be like, of course. I'm never gonna say that. I'm never too good for a good little I don't give a damn who it would be. I would be ready to smoke with anybody. It could have been a crackhead at the time, and I was ready to blow down with a crackhead. I was just a pothead at that time, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, me and him just sitting out there, we chilling. I gotta do a story time on him. I'm gonna give him the name, we gonna say Sunny. So Sunny was this dude I knew for a long time. I knew since like elementary. He was hella funny, hella cool, and me and him was like really good friends. I did used to have like a crush on him, but it wasn't like a crush where I wanted to date him. I was just boy crazy at the time. I just had a crush on him, but like I liked him as a friend. So yeah, me and him just sitting outside, blowing down the house. We talking, we chopping it up. We talking about this one time that me and him had went to this party, and he had got into it with this dude, and we was just reminiscing on stuff like that, because it had been a little minute since me and him saw each other, because he was moving back and forth from where I was at, Pittsburgh, to Oakland, because he was from Oakland. So sometimes he would be out here, sometimes he would be in Oakland. He was always just back and forth. I don't know. So as we just sitting there, my sister come outside and she talking to him because she knew him because my sister was really cool with his cousin Valencia. She was like this girl, she was like really into fashion. Me and her had Italian class together for like 2 years. She was hella cool. I really liked her. And it's so crazy, me and her like reconnected recently. And she was just like, oh my God, your glow up is crazy. And yeah, everybody always say that, y'all, because if y'all see old me, new me, the glow up is real, okay? But it's like I went through phases. It was like phases I was cute, then phases I was ugly, then phases I was cute, then phases I was ugly. But recently, in the most last few years, it's just been consistent. Like I'm cute and I get cuter, you know? So yeah, so she come out, we all just talking. At that time, my sister didn't blow down the house. She only drank. Did she smoke at that time? No, I don't think my sister was blowing down the house at that time. She might have she might have hit it here and there, but she was really just a drinker. She was a drinker. So I don't know if she had some liquor on her or not, but I feel like if not, Sunny had like a little bottle on him and it was just like a little bit left and we all took some shots. So after that, y'all, he left. Me and my sister just back in the house. I'm lit as hell, chilling, watching whatever we got going on TV. I think we was about to get ready to play the Wii because at the time at that house, y'all, the Wii was serious at our house. It was serious. It was no play. It was all competitive, like talking shit, all that. Like it was real deal. And like me and my sister just getting a lot of fights over that. And like at that time, a lot of my friends would come over and we would have like whole little tournaments in my damn living room because we had like a big ass living room. And I had this sign. Ooh, I think I put it in my stories. But every time people would come over, they would sign it. So y'all, we just sitting there chilling. Next thing I know, we get a knock at the door. So we like, it could be anybody, because at this time, y'all, this is when all our family would come over all the time. All my friends would come over and stop by. All my sister friends, my brother friends, like we always, like our house was always the house. You know what I mean? Like everybody used to come to our house because either my mama was cooking, we was barbecuing. We had a lot of family shit going on at that time, especially at our house. So we know who it was. I wasn't expecting it to be somebody, well shit, because somebody had just stopped by for me. I didn't know who it was. It could have been anybody. It could have been hundreds of different people who could have been knocking on the door. So my sister goes to the door and it's like when she opened the door, she was like stuck. She was like speechless. Like she was like, what? And all I heard was a voice like, is Shayla here? And boom, 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 boom. Heart started beating out my chest. I'm like, I know this voice. I know this voice. I know this voice. I'm like, can't be. Because mind you, at this time, it had been like almost like a year or so. Maybe some like or I'm just saying like a year. It had been like a year since I had seen pop up or heard from him. Cause y'all know I would get like phone calls from him or his dad, stuff like that. But at this time it was like nothing. I didn't hear nothing from him. It was like crickets. So yeah, I'm like, what? Mind you, he did not know I lived here. A lot of times he did not know where I lived. So it was like, you know, I didn't think it was him, but he always find me. And if y'all don't know, Pop-Up was this guy I started. Okay, so some of y'all might be new here or y'all might not know what's going on with the guy Pop-Up. Pop-Up was like, he was like the love of my life, y'all. But he was older than me. But I didn't know he was older than me at the time. Like as much older than me at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew he was older than me, but I didn't know how older he was. But me and him had started dating when I was like 14, 15. And we was just on and off again because he was in and out of jail. But mind you, I didn't know he was in and out of jail. I didn't know he was a drug dealer. I didn't know he was living that lifestyle. I just knew he was fine. He was tall. He was not chocolate. He was caramel. He was Cuban. And he had money. He had cars. And he was spending it on me and my friends, picking me up, doing hella shit for me, giving me money, driving me around. You know, I thought I was that girl. All the bitches wanted him. Everybody was jealous because I had him. They didn't understand. Yeah, but you know, now that I'm older, it's like, that was hella inappropriate, like hella inappropriate for him to be dating me when y'all find out how old he was. At this time of this situation, I thought he was, okay, so if at this time I was like 16, 17, I thought he was maybe like 20, maybe 21, 20, 21. No, couldn't be 21. I thought he would be like around, I thought he was around like 20. Okay, like 20. So I'm just like, oh my God. She's just like, hey brother, like, what you doing here? He like, is Shayla here? And she like, yeah, she in the house. So he come inside because nobody was there. I mean, my mom wouldn't have minded if Papa was there. He used to come to our house already. But ooh, hold on, y'all, I gotta wedgie. Hold on. Wedgie in my booty, feeling tight. Golly. But yeah, so he come in the house, and y'all, when I tell you, like, tears came to my eyes. So mind y'all, this was at the time where me and Kevin, which was like my second love of my life, for real, that I dated, me and him had broke up, and it had been months since me and Kevin had talked. He had just like ghosted me, and I was just really heartbroken from that. So that was that same year of Papa popping up at my house, the situation I'm talking about. So y'all, it had just brought tears to my eyes because I thought I would never like hear or see from him again, because me and him had lost contact. I had recently changed my phone number, so it was like he wasn't going to be able to get in contact with me even if he wanted to. I didn't have the same phone number anymore, and I didn't live where I used to live, you know. And then I didn't know, like, y'all, how he would used to find me in the past was my older brother. Him and my older brother would be in jail together, and my older brother would tell him like where we moved from or where we at now. You know, that's how he was finding me, because we moved a lot. When I was younger, my mom used to move like every year, every 2 years. We was in a different house. Once she got bored of decorating it or something, or she found another house or a better house or something, we would move. We moved a lot. So, you know, every time he was finding me, and I didn't know for a long time it was my older brother who was fucking telling him where he was at. I just thought Papa was just this my I don't know, I just thought he was a magical being and he just could sense me and he just knew. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, he comes inside, y'all, and I'm like damn near in tears. I probably am in tears. I'm tearing up. I'm like, oh my God. So like I jump up and I'm like hugging him. I'm like, oh my God, like what are you doing here? Like, how did you know where I was? And he was just like, baby, you know I'm always gonna find you. You know you my wife. You know you my everything. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I was just like so happy, because at the end of the day, even though me and Kevin was like more compatible, same age and stuff, I always wanted to end up with Papa. Even though I wouldn't have mind if me and Kevin, but it was like, I don't know, it was just like, I just knew like it was gonna be Papa. Papa was gonna be the one. Papa was like in game. Like it was just like, he's going to be the one. Like I married, have kids with, and we moved to Cuba, and like we lived happily ever after, because that's what he was telling me. And that's what I believed, and that's what I wanted. So yeah, so we just like hugging, and he just like kissing me on my forehead, and I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm just so freaking happy. So we sit down on the couch and we watching a movie, but we not really watching the movie, we talking, but the movie on and stuff. So me and my sister, him, we all just chopping it up, just kind of catching up and stuff. He like, sis, what's up? How you been? Just, you know, it's been a long time since we had all like been around each other. And a lot of times too, I was around Papa. My sister wasn't around because my sister had her own shit going on. A lot of times when I was around Pop-Up, I was with longtime friend or Lee or Dad, and y'all should know the this shit with them hoes and how they wanted him so bad. Even though I would put them on to his friends who was as equally cute and shit, they just wanted what I had. Them bitches wanted my life so fucking bad. It was just like, why? Yeah, y'all. So yeah, as we sitting there, we chopping it up. He just like, you know, like, let's get a bottle, like, let's walk to the store. I'm like, all right, cool. So, damn, did my sister come with us to the store? No, we had went outside for something. I don't know if we went outside and was smoking again, because I know at some point me, him, and my sister, we was all outside and we was walking, and that's when he started to say like, yeah, like, I'm finna marry you, you need to ask your mom if we can get married, like, I'm ready to marry you right now, I'm tired of like losing you, I'm tired of us like losing connection with each other, and I gotta find you, like, I'm tired, like, you 16, 17 now, you can legally get married if your mom consent to it, and just stuff like that. So at first, you know, I'm thinking like, you hella funny, like, I'm like, yeah, but no, my mama is not going for that. Like, she already was not a fan of me talking to you. She only really was okay with it because she know I was gonna do it whether she allowed me to or not. And I just feel like she felt like it would be just best for her to be okay with it and try to have some kind of control of the situation. Like, when y'all hanging out here, he picking you up, he checking in with me here first, and I know where y'all, like that. It was like, I felt like that's how it was, but she was not okay with that, because she knew he was older than me. He was grown, you know. I was still underage when I met him, because he had lied and told me when I first met him he was like 17, 18. So yeah, you know, so that's how old I was telling my mom he was. I'm thinking he like 3-4 years older than me, so it's not that bad. Yeah, okay. So yeah, at some point, like I was saying, he was like, let's go to the store, let's get a bottle. So me and him walking to the store, and y'all, I'm just in la la land. I'm just like fantasizing our whole life together, even though I'm telling him like, yeah, no, my mom's not gonna let you marry me. Like, me and you can still be together, we can still, like, she might not let me move in with you, but I can come to your house and like spend the night and stuff like that, and like, but like move in with you, my mom's not going for that. So yeah, we walk into the store, and he's just like, you know, like, I just know, like, you're gonna be my wife, and I see your potential, and you're gonna grow up, and you're gonna be this amazing girl, you're gonna have all this going on for you, da 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 da, and I'm gonna be there supporting you, having your back. Just, I don't want to say he was selling me a dream, because I really felt like he really meant what he said. It just wasn't as simple as he was trying to make it be, because a lot of factors. So yeah, we walk into the store, y'all. It's a hot ass day, it's summer, and that man could have been saying, I'm gonna drag you to hell and we never gonna come back, and I was just like, yeah. I was just on him, hugging him, rubbing him, touching him. I was just so happy to see pop up again. I was just like, oh my God, this time I'm not losing contact with him. Like, I'm done with Kevin. That's over with. Like, this is the time, because if y'all don't know, when I first started talking to Pop Up, I kind of met Kevin soon after. Then Pop Up kind of went to jail, and I was on and off with the both of them. And then I ended up being in a serious relationship with Kevin. And then Pop Up popped up at my house one time when Kevin was there, and then hella shit happened, and it was like I had to make a choice, and it was just like, at the time it was like, I'm gonna choose Kevin because it was more feasible to date him. I get to see him often. Me and him have a routine. Pop Up is like pop up, and he pop out. That's why his name Pop Up, because he would be here, then he would be gone, then he would pop up, then he would pop out, and it was just unpredictable. So yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, that's over with. Like, I'm 16, 17 now. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm older now. Like, at this time, I think I was in independent studies. So it was like, I'm not at school all day, every day. I went to school once a week, and I think I was going to beauty school at that time. And so it was like, I had a lot of time now to be around him. Because a lot of times too, Papa would be wanting me to go with him and do things and take little trips, and it was like, I can't, I'm in high school, I have school, I cannot go. So yeah, now it's like I got more freedom, like yeah, like yes, I'm about to be ride or die. We about to be Bonnie and Clyde. Like, he was telling me how he gonna teach me how to drive, give me one of his cars, put me in a big house, we was gonna be moving to Cuba, getting married, just all this stuff. I'm just like, yes, no, but yes. So yeah, so we just talking. He like, yeah, so I hope you done with that little ass nigga you was fucking with when I came to your house, and that's crazy that you chose that nigga over me. That little Mexican ass nigga, like, what the fuck was he gonna do for you? I'm just like, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that, because I'm really still low-key kind of heartbroken over that, but okay, sensitive topic, leave that alone, you know what I mean? But it was just at the same time too, I'm telling him, like, you act like you ain't have bitches. Now it was like, I didn't know what Pop-Up had going on because of our age difference. He wasn't in fucking high school, he was grown. When I met him, he was already like, well, what I thought, he was already like 18, 19. He was already grown, doing grown shit. It's like, nigga, you probably have hella bitches. What are you talking about? Like, you talking about the one nigga I was fucking with? Like, nigga, you would be disappearing, popping back up. Like, what did you expect me to be doing when you, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, you got access to grown bitches who can really, like, do more for you than what I can. I'm in high school, I don't got a job, I can't do nothing for you, you know. But it was like, he didn't want me to do it. I don't know, he wasn't expecting anything from me either. Mind y'all, me and Papa, we didn't, I know it sounds crazy, but we did not have sex a lot. It was like, I think I can count on my hand how many times me and Papa actually did it. And I think he didn't want to do it like that because he knew it was wrong, because he knew, now that I know how old he really is, like grown me now, it was like he knew what he was doing was not right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was way older than me, and I just don't think he was comfortable with it. But it was like, sometimes I would push it and it was like, okay, you know. But yeah, so yeah, we just talking like that. So boom, we get to the store, and I'm thinking he's like 20. So I'm thinking, like, how we finna buy liquor? You know what I mean? Like, he like, I got it. Like, don't worry. Like, get what you want out the store. And I'm like, okay. So I go around the store and I'm getting like little snacks, little chases, little stuff, getting me and my sister stuff. He just like, get whatever you and your sister want. Like, get you and your sister some stuff. So I'm like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, oh, I want this candy, I want this bag of chips, I want the Calypso, I want this, I want that. I'm just getting hella shit, little Mexican candy, hella shit. So I go to the counter and he's like getting the bottle. He got a big ass bottle of Grey Goose. I ain't drank Grey Goose after that ever. And at that time, I was on Grey Goose bad. That was my sister and Papa favorite drink. So I would drink that with them when I would be with them sometimes. So I used to drink that often. Y'all, we used to drink that kind of shit back then. Like, now you can't be drinking that shit like that. But yeah, big ass bottle, like the biggest bottle. I'm like, what the fuck? This is 3 of us. What the fuck? So something told me to look at this man's ID, because I'm like, how you paying for the liquor? He put his ID on that motherfucking counter, bitch. And I got up on my tippies and looked. First of all, he lied about his name and his age. I'm looking now. The name he told me was his middle name, but his first name was something different. So I'm like, And then I looked at the year he was born, and I started calculating and doing math in my head, and I was like, oh, at the time, I'm thinking he like 20. I'm 16, probably going on 17. Y'all, he was 25, finna be 26. That's 10 years damn near older than me. I'm thinking he 20. The man was 25, going on 26. I think his birthday was coming up. So I'm in shock because it's like, yeah, at that time I was hot in the ass and doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was boy crazy. I was out here trying to find love in men and all this. I was doing a lot of shit at that age that I shouldn't have been doing. I was hot, I was fast, I was boy crazy. I'm not gonna sit up here in front. I know some of y'all too goody two shoes out here who ain't, but I was, and I ain't gonna sit up here and play. So, and I talked to older guys, but I never talked to a guy that was that much older than me. Like the most, it would be like 3 to 4 years older than me. Never older than 5 years older than me. And 5 years older than me is pushing it. I don't think I even talked to a guy that was 5. It's usually 3 to 4 years older than me that I've talked to, like the age gap. So y'all, I'm in shock. Mind y'all, I'm lit. I had already been blowing down the house, so I'm lit. So I'm thinking like I'm tripping, like maybe this is a fake ID, because back then fake IDs was really popular. Everybody would have fake IDs. So I'm thinking like, this is a fake ID. This is not real. Like his name is not his name. Okay, y'all, my words I got for what? The delete some stuff. So anywho, y'all, so yeah, I'm looking at the ID like, what the hell? Because again, I ain't never talked to nobody that much older than me. So he paid for the stuff and we walking out the store. So I'm like, your name is Pop-Up? He like, baby, you worried about the wrong thing. I'm like, no, so your name is not Pop-Up? Like, why did you tell me your name was Pop-Up and your name not Pop-Up? He was like, I got a lot of names. So I was like, is that your real ID? And he was like, it could be, it couldn't be. Like, what does it matter? I'm like, because I thought you were like 20. If I'm calculating correctly, the age on this ID, you're like 25, 26. He's like, man, what that got to do with anything? Like, you fuck with me, we fuck with each other. We've been fucking with each other on and off for 3 years, so 2 to 3 years now. So what difference would it make? So I'm like, it makes a difference, but it don't, but it do. But I'm just like, my mind is just blown because I'm just like, why would you lie your age? You know, so I'm just like, it does matter because you're way older than I thought you was. Like, and don't get me wrong, mate, if he would have told me his real age, I possibly could have still talked to him, possibly not. But then at the same time, it's just like, you didn't give me the option. It's like, I like you now. I'm like in love with you. And I'm finding out you're like damn near 10 years older than me is crazy. Like at this time, I'm understanding how dating a man this much older than you is not appropriate, you know. It was like, I'm already giving you a pass because me and you had already started talking, and I'm thinking you in like that 3-year older range than me. You're damn near 10 years older than me is insane. Like if you would have told me that back then, I probably wouldn't have talked to you, or I probably wouldn't have let things go so far with you. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm just in shock. So he just started kissing me and stuff like, that's not important. Like, what's important? That me and you are back connected. You not fucking with that nigga no more. You need to cut off all the niggas you talking to. Like, you're mine. Like, you're mine. You belong to me. Like, we're gonna get married. I'm gonna ask your mom when she come home, can I marry you? And yeah, like, we finna start our life together. So I'm just like, for one, my mama is gonna tell you, hell no. And then how old you really are, it's like a fuck no, like, but I'm still just like, you know, the way he was saying it to me, and I'm still young at the time, I'm like, well, yeah, me and him already been dealing with each other. We already been hunching, like, what's the difference now? I just know your real name. I know your real age. Like, what's any different now? We already then did the dude. We already been talking. Like, it's already too late to be like, well, you too old for me. I can't, you know, that's how I'm thinking in my mind. So yeah, he just all in my face, kissing me and just doing hella shit. And I'm just like still in shock. But you know, we just out, we walking, we flirting, and you know, I'm just like, I put it in the back of my mind, but I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, why would you lie? Like, why would you lie your age, your name? Like, why would you do that? So yeah, y'all, we get back to the house. We get in the house, crack open a bottle, we get the drinking. I think we start playing the Wii. It's getting competitive. Like I said, it goes down. So mixing, okay, my sister is a Libra. I think Pop-Up was either a Gemini or a no, he was either a Gemini or a Leo. Okay, and then I'm a Taurus, so I'm an earth sign. I think Libras are, I don't know what sign, but whatever. So just those different personalities. My sister got that personality where, like, beat a bitch up, slap a nigga. Like, my sister just was a wild card at that time. Me, I'm more so like, you gotta really get me there to like get fired up, like, you know. But I did have like a mean side to me. But mine was like, y'all, I used to have the nastiest looks. Like, I used to have the nastiest mean mug. Like, I used to have niggas spook just the way I looked. But my sister, hands. I was the face, she was the hands. Like, yeah, like. Yeah. So, and then mind you, I gotta tell another story time about Pop-Up. I didn't realize that Pop-Up was like a hothead into this one situation and then like this situation, but it was like little signs. But I wasn't really paying attention to it then, because a lot of times back then I would be so lit, so drunk. I was always on cloud 50,000, so a lot of stuff my young brain wasn't processing, like, oh, red flags, oh, he got a temper, oh, he probably do drugs, he probably on some pills, he's probably on the lean, probably. You know what I mean? I just think my young mind wasn't computing that this is not just some innocent drug dealer, sweet cunt. No, this now that I'm older. Y'all wanna know what's crazy? Pop-Up kind of reminds me of Triple, not in the looks department, But now that I think about it, I don't know, like, that's maybe why I liked him so much. He kind of gave me that feeling that I used to get around Pop-Up. That is crazy. Like, I just thought of that. Triple really gave me that feeling that Pop-Up would give me. If y'all don't know who Triple is the guy I was dating last year. Then I found out he was still in a relationship with his baby mama and they lived together. Oh, and then they just welcomed the baby a few months ago. Y'all, if y'all want to hear that, I think I'm gonna tell it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell it. Oh well, who cares? I don't care. So yeah, anywho, y'all. But yeah, so yeah, we in the living room. And mind you, in this place where we lived at, it was like a house, but not a house. Like, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom. It was an apartment, but like, so ours was at the top, and it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. We had a big ass kitchen. We had a washroom. It was a dining room, a living room, and then like a front room. Like, it was big. And then at the bottom, it was 2 apartments. One was like a 2-bedroom and one was a 1-bedroom. So we upstairs and we was on the corner, and like where we could see like everything going on. This was a busy street, low key. So keep that in mind. So yeah, we up there, we playing, we drinking, like we getting drunk, y'all. We getting towed up. Like, I don't know at what point things went left, but Pop-Up just started like, yeah, I'm finna marry your sister. She finna be my wife. We finna have kids. I'm finna take her to Cuba. We finna live there. We finna start our life there. We'll be back and forth. We're gonna get a house out here. We're gonna have a house out there. But yeah, when your mom get home, I'm about to ask your sister, can she marry me? Can I marry your sister? Like, she need to pack her bags today. Like, I'm taking her today. So my sister like, no the fuck you're not. I don't know if I think I mentioned to my sister like on the side at some point. I was like, girl, why did I see his ID and this is his real name and this is his age? And my sister was like, what? Like, that's way too old. And don't get me wrong, like, she talked to older dudes too at that time, but not that much older. And a lot of my friends and everything, y'all, back then that shit was like okay. You know, it wasn't like, it was frowned upon, but it wasn't like now today you see that kind of shit going on today. Oh, you're going to jail. Somebody's exposing you. You're in this spot. it's not gonna fly. You know what I mean? But back then, it was normal. It was normal. Like, very fucking normal to be talking to older niggas. Like, it was like the thing. I'm just saying. Somebody can call me. So, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to my sister. My sister was like, fuck no, you're not marrying my sister until she's of age. You're too old for her. And from there, y'all, things went left quickly. At first, it was like a little kiki. Oh, yeah, like, I'm telling him, like, yeah, no, mom, I'm not going for that. Like, we can get engaged, and like, I can probably come spend the night, and but you're not gonna. I don't even have a passport. You're not gonna take me to Cuba and we get married and all that. Like, he was like saying, like, when my mom got home, he was gonna ask my mom, can he marry me? He was gonna tell her, I'm gonna pack my shit today and I'm leaving with him. Today. That day. Had to been like a Saturday or Sunday. He was saying that motherfucking day. He was whisking me away. So at first it's just like, you know, my sister was like, no the fuck you're not, you're way too old. And it was like funny. It was like, like, yeah, like, no. I'm like, but please don't. I'm like, don't ask my mama that. She gonna get the tripping, and you know how my mama is. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'll ask her if I can like leave with you and like come spend a night or something, and I'll come back or something like that. But don't ask my mama, can you marry me? And if I can leave with you and move with you today and move to Cuba with you, I'm like, don't do that. Like, my mom gonna be tripping. Like, don't do that. Please, you just popped back up. I just got out of the situation with Kevin and that heartbreak and all of that. I'm like, this is not the time, Bookie. Like, it was already too much. So yeah, my sister just like, yeah, no. So y'all, we still just drinking, taking shots, playing the game. I don't know what triggered what, but Papa was like, you can't fucking tell me what to do. To my sister. I'm like, whoa, Papa, hold on. Wait, who are you talking to? Cause this is me and my sister in here, and you can't be talking to me on my sister. Like, who you talking to? I'm like, who you talking to? He like, I don't know why the fuck your sister keep telling me what I'm not finna do. I was just like, who the fuck is you talking to? You in our house. This is my little sister. And you keep saying all this shit and talking about when my mama get home. She's like, matter of fact, your ass can leave before my mama get home, because you're not gonna, no, you know, my mama, no, because then, no. No, it was, damn, what was going on at this time? I think my fucking mama dog had just died too. My fucking brother was supposed to be watching my mama dog. She went out of town like prior to this, and literally like that next day my mama had left out of town. My brother was walking his dog. He had just gotten the dog my mama had got. We love this dog. Kobe was so cute. It was the cutest dog ever. Oh my god. And he wasn't paying attention to the dogs, and Kobe ran out in the street and got hit by a car. And when I tell you, my mom, that my mama was not in a good space. And then my mom had gotten an accident because my mom works for facilities with disabled adults, and at this time she used to drive the buses, and she got into a really bad accident, and I think one of the clients passed away. My mom had got really hurt. She wasn't working at this time, so it was just a lot going on. It was a lot of shit was going on in my family. A lot of shit was going on with my mom, my sister. It was just too much. It was just like, this, no, my mama cannot handle this. Like, we was scared that, you know, my mom was gonna have a heart attack or a stroke or something already because of everything that was going on. It was like this. Oh, I think one of my uncles had just passed away. It was too much. So yeah, my sister, like, matter of fact, your ass need to leave right now. Like, you doing too much, you talking crazy. Nah, he like, I don't gotta go no fucking where. I'm like, okay. because we all playing the game now. The game stopped, and now like they moving closer to each other, and I'm like, whoa. So I get up. I'm like, okay, hold on, because I'm like, whoa, this is just love of my life, sis. I just got back in contact with him. Mind you, I didn't get his phone number or nothing. So I don't have no contact information if he leave. I don't know how to get in contact with him. He didn't get my phone number or nothing. I'm like, wait. Like, so I'm like, whoa, calm down. Everybody, chill. So I'm like in the middle, and these two, they just get to arguing. And like I'm in the middle, they on the side of me, like, they just yelling, screaming, and cussing at each other. And it's been like already little situations where him and my sister would already kind of get into like little arguments, but I'm thinking like it's kiki, funny, because my sister got that personality where she'll firecracker. And like I said, Papa was showing signs that he was a little crazy, but I wasn't really paying attention to it because I was just so lit all the time on cloud 50,000, and I'm just thinking he's so fine, he's so cute, and I wasn't really like, locked in, like, wait, red flag, while he be getting aggressive with my fucking sister like that and doing little shit. So yeah, like they all in each other's face. Next thing I know, my sister pushed him, he pushed my sister back. They bumping each other like all in each other's face. He like, I don't give a fuck, bitch, like that's my wife, I'm gonna leave. He like, Shayla, get your shit, let's go. I'm like, my sister like, she's not fucking going with you. My sister grabbing me because at some point I'm like, he's walking to my door, and I'm like walking with him, but it wasn't like I was gonna leave with him, but not like leave forever. Like I was just gonna like leave out the door with him, because it's just like, okay, come on, let's just me and you just go. Like you get into it with my sister, like this is crazy. I don't want to have to me and my sister gonna have to jump you if you like really strike her. Like this is great. Like this is crazy. Like what? Like this is too much. Like I'm just back in contact with you. Like the house is going crazy. Oh my god, y'all. So my sister's pulling me. She's like, no, you're not leaving with him. You're tripping. He's tripping. He's 20 something. Like, that's crazy. Why would he lie his age? And he think he's gonna ask mom, can he marry you? And da. Next thing I know, my sister picked up the Grey Goose bottle, y'all. She picks up the Grey Goose bottle. I'm like, oh my gosh, she throw it at him. Like it hit him, but it didn't like really hit him. So he started walking back. Now they bumping each other. He pushed my sister. I'm like, okay. So I push him. I'm like, what you not gonna do is put your motherfucking hands on my sister. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what she doing, what she said. I don't care. I'm like, no, like this is just going too fucking far. I'm like, no, this is crazy. I'm like, just leave out the house. Like let's just me and you leave. Y'all, like they just like, they're not hitting each other, but they like locked down each other. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, please stop. I'm crying now because I'm just like, please stop. Like this the love of my life. You my sister. I'm like, sister, please like chill. But mind y'all, we drunk as fuck. They slurring their words. It just was hella shit going on. Like it just hella shit going on. My sister started throwing stuff, stomping and shit. Mind you, got downstairs neighbors. They start banging on their ceiling, because it's like we're hella fucking loud up here. It's hella shit, commotion and shit. So I'm just like, oh my god. So boom, Papa walk out the house finally. Like I'm pushing him. I'm like, just go outside, please. Like what the fuck? Like you cannot be putting your hands on my motherfucking sister. I'm like, this is my sister. I'm like, sister, please. Like you be starting shit. Like please just stop. Like you put your hands on him first. I'm like, you can't be doing that. Like. So she like, you taking his side over my side. I'm not taking nobody's side, but I'm taking your side, but I'm not taking nobody's side. So he like, oh, you gonna take your sister's side over my side? So y'all, he walk out. And so I'm like, just crying, trying to get myself together. I'm like, fuck it. So boom, y'all. I eventually run outside. I like catch up to him. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm crying, me and him just arguing. I'm like, why would you get into it with my sister? Like, why is you doing all of this? I'm like, I'm just now getting back in contact with you. I'm like, I'm tired of this. You just be popping up in and out of my life. It be breaking my heart. I be sad. I be crying. I be wondering what's going on with you. I'm like, I cannot take this no more. I'm like, this is just too much. This is crazy. Like, what is going on with you? Like, why are you acting like this? He was like, cause I don't give a fuck. Like it's just been so much. Like I really be trying to be with you, and then you don't be answering. My dad be calling, he just saying all this shit, and it's just like, again, I already explained to him, when you was going to jail and your fucking dad was calling me, his dad don't speak no fucking English. I didn't know what he was saying. I thought it was a fucking prank call. And then by the time I figured out, it was like, I had changed my number, so it was like, I would know. He was in or out of jail. It was just like, so me and him just outside, we just arguing. I'm just like, please, just like calm down. Like, you tripping. Like, we just drunk. Things just got out of control. He like, nah, man, fuck this, da da da. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. And I was like, so, like, we getting into it or whatever. I'm like, man, whatever. So he walk off. I'll start walking back to my house. And then, I don't know, y'all, was just like, oh my God, I love him. Like, I cannot let him go. So I started like running towards the direction he went in. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I never found him. And it was only like 5 minutes. Like, he walked off. I started walking back to my house, like 5 minutes. I'm like, no, at least let me like get his phone number or give him my phone number. Like, we just mad right now. Once we both sober up, like, you know, we can work things out because this is my husband and I really do want to be with him. Just like, we can't get married yet. Like, just give it like a year or two when I'm 18, then we can do that. Like, but now, no, the fuck, my mama ain't never gonna let me see you. So, y'all, I'm literally running around for like 30 minutes trying to see if I can find him, where he went. I'm just crying, just searching the neighborhood, just searching, going through different neighborhoods, different places where I thought he would be. Could not find him. I was so fucking irritated. I was so mad. I just walked home. I was just so sad. I was crying when I got back in the house with my sister. My sister was like, sister, no, like, that's crazy. He lied to you his name. He lied to you his age. Like, he's hella older than you. He's trying to argue with me about marrying you. And I'm just like, I know, but why would you do that though? Why would you get in his face? Oh, yeah, and it was just like, it was just so fucking much. Like, oh my God, I was so sad, y'all. And then like every day after that, y'all, I'm just sit outside because it's like, okay, you know where I live now. Like, I'm pretty sure like he's gonna come back. Like, he's gonna come back around, y'all. He never fucking came back around, y'all. I would walk around like looking for him because I knew he would be in these one apartments downtown. I would just walk around, walk down there, see if I could see him, see if I could see his cars. Like, I was asking people about him, just how I could not. And then it was like, sometimes he would drive by and he was like, let the window down. He would have like a bitch in the car. Oh, y'all, he would break my fucking heart. I was like, oh, damn. And then like, after so long, it was like, I didn't see him again. That's when I met my baby daddy. I got pregnant. And then y'all should have seen the little series I did on how Pop-Up did eventually pop back up in my life after I had a baby. Like, literally days after I had a baby, he popped up at my house, and how all that crazy shit went with him and my baby daddy. It was just a whole lot going on. But then, you know, years later, after me and my baby daddy broke up, I tried to find him again, and that's when I found out like his dad had passed. And after his dad had passed, he had spiraled out on drugs. I do think he's clean now from some of the research I did, but yeah, we haven't been back in contact. But yeah, but you know, now that I'm older and I'm looking at it, I'm definitely like, that is weird. You know, he did groom me. He should not have been talking to me. He was that much older than me. That is weird. That is disgusting. That is a predator, you know. But outside of that, like, you know, I was young, I was a teenager, and I felt like, oh my God, I loved him. That was like the first guy to really like do hella shit for me, and I thought it was cool. I got to show off, like, yeah, my boyfriend grown, he got cars, he got money. After so long, when I found out he was a drug dealer, it was like, yeah, he be selling, he did, you know, yeah, it was just like something like, I thought like, oh, I was cool, you know what I mean? Like, all the bitches at the school was just hating, jealous, shit like that, yeah. But now, hell fucking no. Hell no. Hell to the no. That is crazy. That is sick. That's sick. Very, 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 very sick. But I do think he was doing drugs. Like, because any person that's cool with my brother, you a crackhead too, at some degree, some type of level, you're a crackhead too. Because my brother only hang out with crackheads. He's a crackhead. If y'all don't know, my oldest brother, no tea, no shade, brother. I love my oldest brother down, I love him to death, but my brother is great. Like for real, like no funny shit. Like great. Yeah, but you know, I ain't gonna lie, I would have loved to like rekindle with Pop Up as an adult, just to see like if I liked him as an adult, you know. I don't know if I told y'all, but at some point I rekindled with Kevin. Did I tell y'all that? I don't know if I told y'all that. I rekindled with Kevin. Me and him hung out. We went on a date and everything was cool. We went to this Mexican restaurant. We had a good time, but Kevin, I thought like, ooh, you know, maybe me and Kevin might can rekindle. Like, I really loved Kevin, but it was like, as an adult, he was not my type. And two, I felt like he was trying to hunch on me. And it's like, just because me and you was together for 2 years when we were teenagers, and yeah, because like we went on a date, and then after our little date, I don't know what I did. We just chilled and was just like chopping it up for hella long. And he was telling me how, you know, he had, after me and him broke up, he had got with this girl. Mind you, Kevin don't have no kids. I still don't think he have any kids. He had got on drugs. Hella shit went wrong. He got his life together. Then he got back on drugs. He was just telling me everything he went through. And I was just asking him, like, why did you never get back in contact with me? Like, I was trying to, you know, work things out, like, months later and like find you and stuff like that. He was just like, I got on drugs. Like, my life just started really going downhill. And, you know, I started just yeah, he was just like, but you know, I regret it. He was like, I always think about you, like all my girlfriends know who you are, you know. You was like, you know, I always regretted how things ended up with me and you. He was just like, you know, I'm just so happy me and you are back in contact, and you know, I hope me and you can, you know, see if things can go somewhere and just hella shit. And it was like, it was cool, but as we just started hanging out and talking and stuff, it was just like, he's not my type now. I'm not really, I like chocolate. I like a chocolate. Man, y'all, I don't want to jinx it, but whew. If y'all ain't my close friends on Instagram, I posted something, and just know, I don't know where it's going, but I hope it's going, because baby, yeah, but I'm taking it slow. I ain't taking it slow, but woo, but yeah, so after our little date, I don't know what happened. I went home, did something, and he had ended up getting a room because he lived kind of far out. And he asked me to pull up. I pulled up. We was watching Martin and Gina. We were just chilling, having a good time. And then he tried to get freaky with me. And I was like, oh, baby, no. Like, you just got in contact. Like, me, little Shayla is not Shayla today. Like, what? Like, it kind of even threw me off even more. So I ended up leaving. And then that next day, he wanted to do something with me. But I was just like, no, I don't think it's a good idea. Like, it was cool catching up and like getting answers to things like I wanted answers to, and yeah. But and it's so crazy that Kevin don't have kids, because he wanted us to have kids. We were like freaking 14, 15, and he wanted me to have kids. He wanted to have 2 kids, and his uncle was trying to talk him into me and him having kids at that young ass age and hella shit. I'm surprised he did not have kids, but he was just basically telling me like he only wanted to have kids with me, and like the other girls he dated, it was just, you know, he dated them, like he loved them, but it wasn't, you know, we had like all the gifts and everything I had got him, he still had and everything. He was like, I still have all that stuff. I still have our pictures. Like, he opened his wallet and our picture was in his fucking wallet, and he was just like, yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I've always loved you through all of this. Like, I was like, damn. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, yeah, that's that. But yeah, I think that's it for this story time. But y'all, that really broke my heart though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I really thought me and Papa was really gonna be together. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was so mad. I was so mad at my sister after that. I don't think I talked to her for a few days. I ain't gonna lie. And I know that sounds crazy as shit. Like, she was just doing what a big sister should do. Like, no, nigga, you're a predator. You're talking to my sister. You're hella old. You think you finna whisk her off and snatch her up and take her to Cuba and marry her? And nah, hell nah. My sister did exactly what the fuck she would need to. Scare that nigga off. Like, no, we're not playing that. Like, hell no. And I really feel like if he would have been there when my mama got home and he would have said that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. And so I think my mama, I think my mama was with my aunties or something. Oh, they would have whooped his ass. Because my sister was for sure gonna tell my mama how old he really was. And it would have been ugly. It would have been ugly for him. Like, I am not gonna lie, like, that shit wouldn't have went well at all. Like, yeah, my mama would have ended up beep beep. My mama a Libra too. Like, yeah, nah, my mama didn't stab the nigga before. Hella shit, like. And I kept trying to tell him, like, you not gonna say that to my mama. Like, she is going to cuss you out if she don't fucking hit you. And then I done told my sister how old she really, like, they was gonna jump you, y'all, and I was gonna have to watch. It was gonna be nothing I could do. Like, shit, my auntie down there would have whooped my ass too. Like, what the fuck? Y'all. Who is this? Oh, this boy, y'all. It's probably a story time. This probably a story time. Y'all, so I went to the gym the other day for like, well, yesterday. I don't know what day y'all gonna see this, but anyway, I went to the gym. I was there for like 2 hours, and after I was like, oh, let me treat myself to a little lunch date. So I went on this little lunch date, and then these two dudes, they like walking up to come in. One of the dudes was clearly gay, so I'm thinking like, okay, they a couple, you know, they together. So boom, we come in, and the dude said something to me, but I didn't hear him because I had my AirPods on. I was listening to I think I was listening to Simone's Storytime. I think I was listening to Simone's Priest's Storytime. So I didn't hear him. I didn't even think he was talking to me, because I'm like, oh, maybe he's saying like, oh girl, you cute, because I'm thinking like, they gay, because one was clearly fucking gay. One was clearly gay as gay. The gayest of the gay. He was gay. So I'm eating my food or whatever, and he was like, I don't know if you heard my compliment, but like, you really beautiful. And I'm like, I just left the fucking gym. My hair was tied up like this, no earrings, I'm sweaty, gym clothes, hair was frizzy. Like, what is you talking about? Look at how fucking mess. But I guess, like, whatever, I look cute all the time, but you feel me? So yeah, so we him just kind of like chopping it up, but in my mind I'm like, you're with the gay nigga, is this your cousin or something? Because if not, like, I didn't want to ask all that, but you know, he just called me, you know. But yeah, y'all, let me end this because I need to, oh, he just texted me. What he say? Oh, I don't know. He in a cult or something. I don't know. Story time pending, y'all. But I just want to apologize, y'all. My mind, it's just been so hard to focus and think and tell a story time. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I want to. I don't want y'all to think like I don't want to get on camera and film no. So it's just I got hella shit going the fuck on. I'm in like overdrive survival mode, and it's just hard to sit down and think of like, oh shit, when I got shit right now going on that I need like to focus on and like pivoting in my life. So I don't want y'all to think like I'm quitting doing story times. It's just, I don't live the fairy tale life, y'all. My life is hard. It's not easy. I go through hella shit all the time. I don't fucking know. I don't know why God keep putting me on his strongest warriors list, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't fucking know why I'm on that list. Like, what did I do so wrong to be on the strongest warriors list every fucking year? Every year, like I'm tired. A bitch is fucking tired. Okay, it was all funny cutesy, and now it's not fun to cuties. It's not exciting anymore. I don't like it. I want to be boring, plain, I'm over the living the life on the edge, y'all. I'm done. I need a fucking haircut. Look, a bitch hair falling out. I'm just gonna cut this shit into a bob, like I've been saying. Like, I don't know, like, whew. But yeah, I'm still blessed. I'm still happy, you know. But my brain is it's overloaded. This shit overly loaded. Geeked up, looking for a eater. But yeah, y'all, I cannot believe I was really running around looking for that man for days. Like, it was really giving that song, I Walk 1,000 Miles. Cause bitch, I was walking in the summer, in the heat, 105 degrees, walking around looking for that man pop up, trying to find him. Like, I was on a hunt to find him. Nope. But yeah, I think it was for good reasons though, because I really think, well, he had to be, because he did turn into a crackhead. Like, my brother called him a crackhead, and my brother's like the highest level crackhead, and my brother said he was more crackhead than him. So that's crazy. So just imagine if I was with him and he would have turned into a crackhead. I can't deal with that. No. You know, so everything happens for a reason. So I'm gonna take that in good faith. All right, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button down below. Hit that like button, comment some blue and white hearts, comment stuff about the story time, send me some uplifting words. I don't know, chit chat with me down below. I know I haven't been really replying to the comments, but I'm gonna try to reply to every comment on this video and start really getting back engaged with y'all, because I know I've been kind of just in the wind, but I'm trying. I promise y'all, I'm just going through a lot mentally. It's just a lot. It's just really heavy. Like, you know, I ain't gonna sit up here in front. I don't live the perfect, beautiful Instagram baddie YouTuber bitch life. No, I live in the real life, real shit, real shit. Like, okay. So yeah, but like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment some blue and white hearts down below. Make sure y'all hype this video. And like I said, I'm really gonna try to get y'all 2 to 3 videos this week of story times, and post content in my Patreon and in my membership. So just stay tuned. Just be patient with me. I'm trying. Okay. This is